Welcome to the urban jungle where the iconic jungle hero swings into the concrete canyons of New York City. Tarzan's New York Adventure, a 1942 film in the Tarzan series, takes the Lord of the Apes out of his natural habitat and plunges him into the bustling metropolis. Before we delve into lesser-known facts and anecdotes about this cinematic escapade, consider this. Out of the many roles portrayed in the movie, which one left a lasting impression on you? Now, as we venture into the heart of the concrete jungle, did you know that Tarzan's New York Adventure marked the last time Johnny Weissmuller would don the loincloth as the legendary Tarzan? A piece of trivia that adds a poignant note to this installment of the classic series. Speaking of anecdotes, the movie's production wasn't without its challenges. The studio had to address the logistics of bringing Tarzan, a character synonymous with the untamed wilderness, into the midst of skyscrapers and taxicabs. The juxtaposition of Tarzan's primal nature against the backdrop of the modern cityscape provided a unique cinematic tension. Now, it's your turn. What's your most cherished memory or personal experience related to Tarzan's New York Adventure? We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. And with that, swing back into the memories of Tarzan's urban exploits and share your thoughts. Tarzan's New York Adventure, released in 1942, follows the iconic jungle hero Tarzan as he ventures into the urban jungle of New York City. The film is a departure from the typical Tarzan narrative, exploring the clash between the wild and civilized worlds. The story unfolds when Tarzan and Jane, played by Johnny Weissmuller, and Maureen O'Sullivan, find themselves in the concrete landscape of New York after adopting a young boy. The film skillfully navigates the fish-out-of-water scenario, showcasing Tarzan's strength and adaptability in the face of urban challenges. This installment in the Tarzan series is notable for its juxtaposition of the untamed African jungle with the bustling streets of New York, offering both adventure and humor. The movie's success lies in its ability to blend the established Tarzan mythology with the unfamiliar terrain of a modern metropolis, making it a memorable entry in the franchise. Tarzan's New York Adventure remains a classic example of how beloved characters can be transplanted into unexpected settings while maintaining their charm and appeal, leaving an enduring mark on the legacy of Tarzan in popular culture. Tarzan's urban escapade in New York Adventure offers more than just a clash between the untamed and the civilized. Notably, a thrilling skyscraper sequence pays homage to classics like Safety Last and King Kong. Scaling the heights of Manhattan, Tarzan's daring exploits mirror the suspense of Harold Lloyd's silent masterpiece and the iconic 1933 rendition of The Colossal Ape. Adding to its historical significance, this 1942 Tarzan installment holds the distinction of being the first film provided free to overseas servicemen. A 16mm copy made its way to Iceland, where it was screened on May 10, 1942. This act of cinematic outreach to military personnel overseas marked a notable chapter in the film's legacy. In a twist of influence, Tarzan's New York Adventure becomes a precursor to the beloved 1986 film Crocodile Dundee. The adventures of Tarzan in the concrete jungle of New York evidently resonated, laying the groundwork for later iconic characters like Mick Dundee. From daring skyscraper climbs to international screenings for servicemen and an unexpected influence on a future classic, Tarzan's foray into New York City extends beyond the expected narrative. It's a testament to the film's enduring impact, bridging genres and inspiring characters in unexpected ways. Appearing just before the 2-minute mark, Tarzan's New York Adventure seamlessly weaves earlier footage from the 5 preceding films in the series. This clever reuse of scenes, including the iconic escarpment shots, the plane sequence, and the wildlife scenes, adds a nostalgic layer for fans familiar with Tarzan's cinematic journey. Notably, the film skillfully integrates recycled footage, showcasing Tarzan's familiar encounters with nature and action-packed moments. This approach not only pays homage to the character's cinematic history, but also demonstrates the efficiency of repurposing iconic scenes to create a cohesive narrative. As viewers venture into Tarzan's urban escapade in New York, they'll discover a unique blend of recycled classics and fresh urban challenges, making this installment a distinctive chapter in the legendary Tarzan saga. In Tarzan's New York Adventure, released in 1942, Cheetah, the chimpanzee, takes center stage with her most significant and extended screen time in the entire series. Her performance in this installment is widely regarded as the pinnacle of her involvement, marking a notable shift from previous entries. As the story unfolds in the concrete jungle of New York, Cheetah's character becomes a key element, showcasing her intelligence and humor in a series of frequent and lengthy scenes. Notably, the film also features a thrilling sequence involving Charles Bickford attempting to escape a herd of angry circus elephants in a 1937 Cadillac Series 60 convertible coupe. The vehicle, crucial to the intense scene, faced near destruction during the filming process, adding a layer of real-life tension to the movie. Adding an interesting twist, the circus scenes in Tarzan's New York Adventure recycle sets from the Marx Brothers' A Day at the Races, offering a connection to another classic film. This reuse of sets demonstrates the practicality of filmmaking during this era, where resources were maximized to create a cohesive and visually engaging narrative. Cheetah's standout performance, the dramatic use of a 1937 Cadillac in the elephant escape sequence, and the clever repurposing of sets from A Day at the Races contribute to the unique charm of Tarzan's New York Adventure. These elements, combined with the film's departure from the traditional Tarzan narrative, make it a distinctive chapter in the series, showcasing the evolution of the beloved character in unexpected ways. As viewers delve into this 1942 cinematic gem, they'll witness Cheetah's memorable moments, the daring escape with the Cadillac, and the subtle connections to other Hollywood classics. Tarzan's New York Adventure stands out not only for its urban escapade but also for the notable contributions of Cheetah and the creative repurposing of resources from the Marx Brothers film. Johnny Weissmuller, known for his iconic portrayal of Tarzan, stood tall at 64. His towering presence became more evident in Tarzan's New York Adventure. Amid the urban landscape, Weissmuller's stature, accentuated by his broad shoulders, dwarfed the other actors, including Charles Bickford. This contrast highlighted his physical dominance, a stark contrast to the jungle scenes where the vast sets often overshadowed the actors. In one remarkable sequence, Tarzan's leap from the Brooklyn Bridge utilized a dummy maneuvered down cables into a studio water tank. This move's transition from the jungle to the city not only showcased Weissmuller's imposing presence, but also experimented with daring stunts, bringing Tarzan's adventures to new heights. As the curtains draw close on our expedition through the jungle of cinematic marvels, I implore you to pause and reflect on a timeless gem, Tarzan's New York Adventure. This 1942 masterpiece isn't merely celluloid. It's a journey that beckons nostalgia, awakens the wild spirit within, and invites contemplation on the collision of two worlds. Consider the jungle's king traversing the concrete jungle, swinging from skyscrapers not vines, navigating the urban chaos with the primal wisdom of his forest abode. It's a narrative that transcends eras, igniting a symphony of emotions and memories for each soul it touches. Perhaps it kindled your childhood fascination, sparking dreams of daring adventures and untamed landscapes. Or maybe it's the resonating theme of an outsider finding belonging in the unlikeliest of places that struck a chord, echoing your own quest for acceptance and home. Whatever Tarzan's New York Adventure means to you, I invite you to share your whispers of nostalgia, your musings on its profound symbolism, or even your anecdotes of how this classic etched itself into the canvas of your life. Let your memories intertwine with others, creating a tapestry of shared experiences that immortalize the magic of this cinematic gem. So, join the conversation, enrich our collective tapestry with your unique hues, and let us celebrate this timeless tale together. Thank you for embarking on this reflective journey with me. Your time and sentiments enrich our collective narrative, making it more vibrant and diverse.